Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play a Modded Minecraft with Nightdagger. This will be episode 9. I am Nightdagger. Let's get going today. Done a lot of mindless, boring construction work off camera. Done some work with bees. Done a lot of digging, did some mining. Got myself quite a few diamonds stashed up now, so I'll show you guys that in a second. But first of all, my major project here is that the gigantic hill that used to be behind my house is now gone. It's been replaced with nice, flat, level land, and I've started a town wall here. I'm going to continue it off camera. I just got bored of digging for the moment. I don't feel like doing any more digging right now, so screw digging. So yeah, I'm going to kind of dash through here. I'm going to light up the night before it gets too dark out here, and while I do that, I'm going to talk about plans for this episode. So I'm thinking I want to start moving all of my stuff over to my new industrial craft area. I need to get a sorting system started. So I think what I might do is I might start the sorting system this episode, and then probably pick up and finish the sorting system next episode, so that I can release my world, and you guys will already have a sorting system up and ready to go without having to screw with it yourselves. That way you can see how I do sorting systems. I've caught a lot of flack in the past for my sorting systems, because people say, oh, they're too complex, they're messy, they're disorganized. You know what? That's true. But you know what? They are powerful as hell. And that's why I like them. So, in order to get started with this, first of all, let's check our biome map, or our map here, and see if there's any other place that needs lit up. We need to light up our buildcraft area over here. And we may need a few more ender pearls before this is all said and done. I don't think we will, but okay. First of all, operation. Let's make sure the skeletons can't get us. How do we do that? Here's a neat trick. Portal gun. Oh, he just fell down. Isn't that too bad? So, are there any Endermen? None that I can see. Should probably light up this area too. It's a little bit dark over here. There, that should be enough to keep monsters out for now. So, the first thing we are going to need for a sorting system is a bunch of chests and a bunch of signs. Let's sleep through the night here, and then let's go get our axe. Because it's time for that jungle tree over there to meet its maker. It's also time for me to dump off all the cobblestone I have in my inventory. Which, by the way, looking around, you guys are going to see that I have a ton of crap scattered throughout all of my chests. I got so much junk from working on that leveling project. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. You. Head back over there. And fall down. Alright, anyone else? Yeah, there's a spider there, but the spider's not going to bother me, because it's daytime. That creeper ain't going to bother me, because he just fell down and died. Let's climb up here, and we need to gather ourselves a 1.5 tons of wood. Which is one thing that jungle trees are definitely very, very good for. And I don't think there's any other wood up here, but I guess we'll find out, huh? Nah, screw it, I don't have the patience. If there is, we'll find out later. For right now, we're just going to dig our way down. Yeah, you can see how good this is for giving you a ton of wood very quickly. And you get all of this wood in exchange for 4 saplings and a piece of bone meal if you're impatient enough to bone meal it. Oops, I almost fell. Wouldn't be the end of the world, I just have to climb back up here. My long fall boots, I could jump from world height down to bedrock and survive it. Oh, there's a little bit of wood out here we need to get. There we go. And anything else hiding? Doesn't look like it. So we'll just punch those out, punch those out. Axe. Alright, so we need a bunch of chests because we're going to need someplace for our resources to land. We're also going to need a bunch of red power machines. I'm going to make a red power sorting machine. I could do it the Buildcraft way with logistics pipes, or I could do it the Buildcraft way with diamond pipes, but neither one of those systems is powerful enough for my liking. So I'm going to do it the way that I'm used to. There. Back home. Let's just turn that off. Okay. So we toss our wood up into here, and we're going to get a ton of wooden planks out of it. And we are going to want to, yeah, see, 39 diamonds. I'm not hurting for those anymore. Not really hurting for iron, but I'm going to start with copper for these chests. And I will eventually get some golden chests, but I don't need them right now. I will need more glass than that. So we'll get that started. This little system here is an automatic extractor. You just dump a bunch of resin in there, forget about it, come back later to find this. Good stuff. Alright, so everyone knows the vanilla chest recipe. I think I'm going to start with 20 of them. Take a vanilla chest, put copper around it, you get a copper chest. Or 20, as it were. You take a copper chest, and you put some glass around it, and some iron around it, and you get an iron chest. This saves you a little bit of iron in case you're running low on it, which I don't really have a healthy surplus of iron yet, so I don't want to burn it off. That's going to get me 20 iron chests. I have a ton of sticks over here because I converted my rubber wood into sticks. Put a stick there, and a bunch of stuff up here, and you get signs. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That should be 20. Just toss that in there for now. And let's come out here into the industrial craft room. And kill the slime that's waiting to ambush us. And we're going to set up our iron chests along, let's say, this wall. I'll have room for 16 of them, which means I just have 4 iron chests I'm going to have to find something else to do with. I'm sure I can figure out something. Okay, this is going to be cobblestone. This will be dirt. Oh, nope, this will be smooth stone. And stone brick. This will be dirt and gravel. Sand, sandstone, glass, marble, basalt, obsidian. No. Wood. Metal bars. Dusts and fuels. Gems. Let's see, what else? Forestry farm. Products. What next? What else do we want to do here? We'll do industrial craft, build craft, red power, forestry, Thaumcraft, and miscellaneous. Alright. So, now we have chests to store all of our crap. It's just a matter of figuring out where all of our crap is and moving it all over. I think I'm probably going to do most of that off camera. Or maybe I'll just wait until the sorting system is done and I'll use the sorting system to do it. So, for my sorting system, I'm going to need a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to need a source of blue electric power. The easiest source of blue electric power is solar panels. In order to make solar panels, I need to get blue dope wafers. Blue dope wafers use nicolites. So we are going to finally have a use for this nicolite crap. They also take coal and sand. It's going to take a couple of sticks, one more stick than that. It's going to take a couple of iron bars, which I have some in the table already. And it's going to take a couple diamonds. Let's pull this out. So we're going to put the sticks up like that, we're going to put the iron like that, we're going to put the diamonds like that, and that's going to get us a diamond handsaw. Usually used for making microblocks. In this case, it's also going to be used for making the product of our coal and our sand, which I don't need that much of it on me. So let's put this away, and let's get out our charcoal that I made off camera. Let's toss this stuff in our alloy furnace. 32 coal, 32 sand, and some charcoal. That's going to get us cooking up some silicone bowls. Like so. One of these, combined with a diamond handsaw, gets you 16 silicon wafers. Just so happens I'm cooking up enough to make 64 of the things. While that cooks, let's go ahead and grab us some tin, some copper, and some more of that nicolite crap, which I already have a ton of it on me. I don't know why I grabbed more. Let's clean out this table a little bit. Okay, we need battery boxes to store our power. Only one, which is going to take 4 BT batteries. And some of this stuff, blue alloy. We'll get to that. We need 4 batteries, which is nicolite on the sides, copper on the edge, and then tin in the middle. that gets us our 4 BT batteries. We are done cooking our silicone bowls, so we're going to come over to our ingots chest. We're going to grab a stack of silver. We're going to throw that in with 4 stacks of nicolites. That's going to get us a stack of blue alloy. And we're going to take one piece of it right now, bring it over here, toss it in here. We put BT batteries like that. We put wood there, iron there, blue alloy. We get a battery box. So I now have a way to store blue electric power. Sorry about that. Now, how am I fixed for string? Not very good. I need wool, and I need lots of wool. So, we're going to take a short break from this while our blue alloy cooks up, and we're going to take our shears, and we're going to go find some sheep. As a matter of fact, you know what? We're going to do something that I should have done a while ago. We're going to make us some fences. We're just going to take a short break from what I was doing, and we're going to make us a farm, like a bona fide sheep farm. I figure I'll just do it over next to the wall here. $10 by 10 should be enough. And I'm going to put a pillar in the middle. And on that pillar, I'm actually going to make it one taller. And I'm going to put, no, I'm going to put a torch on top. Break this out. There is a method to my madness, I promise. Now notice I don't have a fence gate here, because I don't need one. I have a portal gun. Well, hi there, Mr. Sheep. How would you like to come live with me? That's what I thought. Since I'm in single player, I can run all the way across the map, and I can just shoot my portal gun at any animals that I want to bring home with me, and they will willingly comply. Thank you. Maybe not so willingly sometimes, but they get there eventually. Could also bring some cows and chickens home if I really wanted to, but I don't need to yet. Sheep napper. Hey, you. There we go. And maybe just a couple more sheep, because I want to make sure I have plenty of them to do what I'm about to do. Basically, what I'm doing here, I need blue alloy wire in order to transmit blue electric power. You can't just make blue alloy wire like you can red alloy wire. You actually have to have wool on the side to jacket it. Since I have no wool at the moment, I have to get some. Best way to get some is sheep. And now that sheep regrow their wool, if I have some captive sheep at my house, then that means I basically have an infinite supply of wool. I might eventually upgrade the sheep's accommodations and make a wool factory. But I can't see needing to right now. Hold still. Aha, there we got him. Oh, we caught a cow too. That's cool. Okay. Let the sheep shearing commence. That should be enough to get me started. And now we will throw our portal there and our portal there, and we'll jump through it. There we go. Captive sheep. And a volunteer. First we shear him. Thank you. Then we ship him. And I happen to see a couple more out this way too, so I really am seriously going to need a lot of wool for this. Now, I don't want to hit the sheep with it. Ha! Caught him. It only took me beating on him a few times to get him, but I got him. Let's just turn that off for now. That's a dangerous toy. Alright, I probably should finish that house one of these days too. Probably should repair the blacksmith too. You know what? You guys are going to give me grief for this, but I did it again. I forgot to start my stopwatch. And someone was just telling me tonight, hey, remember to start your stopwatch. You forgot in the last 5 episodes in a row. I'll make it 6. Maybe next time I'll remember it. Maybe. No guarantees at this point. Alright, so I've got 43 blue alloy. I'm actually going to want to produce faster than this. Let's toss everything back in our ingots chest. Let's pull out the blue alloy that we have right now and make what wire we can. That gets you 12 pieces of blue alloy. I also have some string over here, which I can convert into wool. So we'll add that. That's going to get me 48 pieces. That should be enough. For now, anyway. Alright. We are also going to need quite a few pistons. So let's go ahead and toss our wood in here. Let's get some cobblestone. Let's get some redstone. Let's get some iron. And let's make up some pistons. I have absolutely no idea how many pistons I'm going to need, so I'm just going to pull out 16 of them. I shouldn't need that many, but it never hurts to have too many. These pistons are all going to have to be changed into filters. Now, a filter is a red power machine that requires something that I don't have. It requires red doped wafers. Well, to get red doped wafers, I'm going to need to use an alloy furnace. And, well, my alloy furnace is in use. So, it seems to me like I might need more alloy furnaces. Which basically means diving after some clay. Not what I meant to do, but it worked. Alright. We got some clay. I saw there's some more surface clay over here. Alright. And I'll come make this pretty later. Now, I'm actually not going to go hog wild with making a whole bunch of regular alloy furnaces. One is enough. Any more than that is wasteful. Why? Because there's a better option these days. Used to be, you just make alloy furnaces and toss a bunch of coal in them, or a bunch of peat, or whatever. Let them cook, and, you know, that was about the end of it. Nowadays, that's wasteful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, sleep through the night first. And then I'm going to head back out to my industrial craft center. After I grab a bite to eat, don't want to let my food bar get too low. There we go. Put that away. How's my furnace doing? It's all done. So let's go ahead and get a few of these cooking up into... Actually, I don't want those wafers. I want... No, I want those wafers. So, let's come over here, and I think what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to embed my battery box into the ground right here. I'm going to take some of my blue alloy wire, I'm going to run it up the side of the building. Like the redstone wire, this will go up surfaces. And let's dig down underneath it. We're going to need a relatively large room dug underneath this sorting system. Because this is where we're going to do all of our behind-the-scenes stuff. It's where we're going to have our power generation, probably. It's where we're going to have our sorting system, our automatic processor for the sorting system. There's going to be a bunch of stuff going on here. Whoa, hello. That's right. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes here. For right now, though, all I need is to get a small area opened out. And I didn't have my lap pack on, so my drill's out of power. But we'll have our blue alloy wire running down here. Let's climb out of here. Push the Squidward out of our way, as he just kind of stares at me and derps. Do we have 8 of these yet? Yeah, we do. Let's put away the dirt. Let's get some sticks and let's make us a couple ladders. Because I don't have a nifty way to fly yet. Or to jump high, or any of that other stuff that makes industrial craft easy. Or Buildcrafter, just these mods in general. Take my diamond drill back. We'll dig back down, and we'll just put ladders going right up like that. finish digging this out. Now, something to remember about red power is that a red power machine acts as a blue electric wire. So all I have to do is connect one machine to that wire, and as long as there is nothing but machines touching it, I don't need any more wire. I can also have a whole bunch of machines with wire sticking out the other end, and it'll transmit power through those too. My blue dope wafer should be almost done. I'm only really going to want... No, I'll let them finish cooking up. For right now, though, we'll take the ones I have. We'll toss those on the table. A piece of blue alloy with a bunch of blue dope wafers around it gives you a solar panel. Not an IC2 solar panel, this is an RP2 solar panel. And this is what we want. We want a blue electric alloy furnace, which is a bunch of bricks, some iron, and some blue alloy. Well, just so happens we have a bunch of clay. That makes bricks. Should have some bricks in here still. Nope, took them out earlier. It's fine. Okay. Come on, so slow. I hate using regular machines. Even the induction machines aren't fast enough to satisfy my need for speed. That's why I usually use regular machines and overclock the crap out of them. But I'm not producing nearly enough power yet to support that. Okay, 31 bricks. Put them like that, and like that, and like that. And you get 6 blue electric alloy furnaces. That's far more than I'm ever going to need, but you know what? There really is no such thing as overkill, especially when they're that cheap. Now these things do draw a little bit of power. And by a little bit, I mean quite a bit. So I don't want to rely on them too terrible much, at least very early. But you can see it has a couple of bars there, and right now those bars are completely bloody empty. That's because there is no power going into this system. Let's put an access ladder up the back here. And right there is where our wire comes up. So let's extend the wire up to the roof, and let's put down our solar panels. We are now getting a little bit of blue electric power trickling into our battery box. It's going to appear pretty slow because it's connected to all the furnaces, and blue electric power balances itself between all machines connected in a network. So it's going to look really, really slow. But it's actually pulling in power at a fairly decent rate. We're going to add 2 more panels for right now. We'll add a lot more than that coming up here. Because blue electric power is one thing I don't want to ever have to worry about again. There we go. We drop down here. We'll see that these are charging, and these are charging as well. Once these have charged to the point that we can use them, we'll continue with that. For right now, I think I do want to use this one in here for just a little bit longer. Notice how fast I'm going through Nicolite? The joke here is that you are always frustrated with the amount of Nicolite that you find while you're out mining. right up until you start using it, and then you realize that you never have enough. Now, I think I have enough for what I want to do right now, but I don't have enough for everything I'm ever going to want to do, so I will continue picking up Nikolite, but yeah, it really is useful stuff, contrary to popular belief. Okay, we're going to let that cook. In the meantime, we're going to grab 8 pieces of sand, actually 16. Screw it, 24. We're going to grab 24 pieces of coal. We're going to head back out here. And we're going to use our blue electric furnaces down here. No, we're not. They're not nearly charged up enough yet. Oh well. That's on hold. I know what we can do in the meantime, though. In the meantime, I need to cook up some iron into refined iron, because in order to get these machines to accept high voltage current, and there's nothing I can do about the induction furnace. So the induction furnace is sadly going to go away when I finish this system. In order to get this to work, I have to have 2 transformer upgrades in each one of these machines. Whatever. There, we'll switch it over to red alloy, or red dope wafers for the moment. Because I need the red dope wafers, like, now, to get started with what I'm doing. That's going to get me 2, which is enough to get started with the filters. A filter is cobblestone, gold, a piston, and a red dope wafer. I have everything on me except for the cobblestone and the gold. Let's fix that. Let's sleep through the night so that our solar panels continue producing power. Two more. Toss a stack of redstone in here. That'll get us 16 more of them, which we're going to need them. Okay, put that there. The cobblestone goes like so. The gold goes like so. That gets us 4 filters. Yeah, because we don't have enough red dope wafers. That's why we're doing this. Derp. Red dope wafers, gold, cobblestone, 2 more, and 2 more. And before I do anything else, let's take 1 filter. Actually, let's take 2 filters. How do I want to do this? Actually, I don't even think that I need this many filters, but you know what? We don't care. We're going to do it with filters, because that's how I'm used to it. I think I could have gotten away with transposers for 2 of these, but... Okay. 10 will be enough to get us started. And we have our 2 in reserve there. These 10, we're going to start turning into sorting machines. Sorting machine is 3 iron, a filter, 2 wafers, a blue alloy, and then 2 more iron. So, like this. And then a filter goes there, and then a piece of blue alloy goes there, and then a red dope wafer goes there. And then another one goes there. Let's chuck in some more redstone here. Actually, I'm not going to need that much redstone in there. So I need to make some more silicone bowls before I can do anything. Just going to bite the bullet, make a full stack worth of silicone bowls. I'm going to need that many wafers eventually. I may as well just bite the bullet and get it over with. Put our random stuff away. So, sorting machine. Let's take... Could have sworn I had another chest around here somewhere. I probably put it down somewhere and completely forgot about it. I'll just take this one. It served its purpose anyway. Right here, we're going to put a chest. This chest is going to be... Actually, no, I don't want it there. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. But, you know what? I think I do want it there. So that way I can just come in and, oh, boom, there. And then all of my stuff will be deposited nice and neatly here. This is going to be the input for our sorting system. How's our battery box doing back here? We doing good enough that we can use these machines yet? Oh yeah, we are. I'm going to need a lot of pneumatic tubing. Pneumatic tubing requires brass. Not bronze, brass. It's made the same way. It's 3 stacks of copper, or 3 pieces of copper and 1 piece of tin, but it's done in an alloy furnace instead of a crafting table. So let's come down here and use one of the alloy furnaces we just built, and I'm probably eventually going to want to move these out of the basement, but for right now it's fine. And we're going to start making 1.5 tons of brass. Again, I will use it all eventually. It is not a waste to do it now. Come over here and get our silicone bowls. Grab our handsaw. Cut these things up. And nickelite. Need more nickelite. Actually, no, I need redstone first. I want to turn half of those into red dope wafers, because I need a bunch of sorting machines. Need some glass, I got that, good. I need a crafting table down there. Oh hey, I got an achievement! Wow! And then I think before I go any further with this, I'm going to want to finish uncovering the entire structure. I need to dig out the entire area underneath here. Am I going to do it manually? Of course not. This is industrial craft. We don't do manual labor if we don't have to. Granted, I do it all the time, but because I don't want to do things off camera. what we need to do is we need to dig out and find the boundaries of the room. That's right, I'm about to bring my filler down here. Once we've uncovered the boundaries of the room and figured out exactly where the corners of our building are, like that, we're going to go back up here. We're going to dump some random stuff in our bee chests, simply because I don't feel like going the whole way out there. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't notice, I got some cultivated bees, I got some diligent in one of my strains, and I accidentally got a noble. So, yeah, I had quite a bit of luck with the bees. It was almost sad when I pulled that cultivated diligent and that noble out of the apiary. That was a result of me just throwing bees in. I wasn't really trying for it. I know how I got them, but it wasn't really intentional. Alright, that's got my inventory cleaned up a bit. Let's come in here. Got glass already. I need my landmarks, which I tossed back in here. I need the filler, which I thought I tossed back in here. Maybe I left it out somewhere. I'll find it in a minute. I need a new type of pipe. A lot of people probably already know what I'm about to build, just based on what I'm grabbing. If you didn't know before, and you're all familiar with these mods, you do now. 2 gears. Upgraded into stone gears. Into iron gears. Into golden gears. Into diamond gears. Diamond gears with a piece of glass in the middle gives you teleport pipes. This is the item version. Put a piece of redstone on top of them, you get the power version. That is what I'm going to use to power the thing. It's almost nightfall, so let's just go and hook this up real quick. I bet my filler... What did I do with my filler? Did I toss it in one of these random chests? I must have. Anyway, we'll put the item teleport, or the power teleport pipe up there, and we get this interface. I'm going to set this to frequency 1 for now, and we're going to have this be filler power. So, receiving is set to false, which means it's going to transmit power, not receive it. We're going to go sleep through the night, and then we're going to figure out what the hell I did with my filler. Alright. I'm going to stop over here long enough to grab a conductive pipe. I'm going to double check and make sure I'm not being a derp. Which I probably am, and I just don't know it. See, this is why I want to get that room completed. There it is. Because eventually I'll know where all of my stuff is. Okay, so this table is in a bad place. There we go. I need to excavate a room starting from here, extending out to there, extending out to... Where's the dirt? Extending out to there. going up to there. Put the filler in place. Give him his pattern. Collect my landmarks. Nobody likes wasting landmarks. And we're going to put the golden pipe there. We're going to put the teleport pipe there. We're going to set it to the filler power frequency, frequency 1. We're going to set it to, we're going to leave it at false for the moment. I need to come over here and turn on my buildcraft power. I have some biogas that I put in these over here. I started to run low on biogas, so excuse me. Meow. You want out, kitty? There you go. Okay. Now that kitty's out, we'll refuel the biogas engines. How lazy am I? It's not laziness, I'm doing it for the sake of the Let's Play. It speeds things up. I think there's actually a little bit of lava left in these things, but I don't think it's enough to get it preheated. Okay, and I put my power switch down here temporarily, so let's turn that on. It's going to take a minute to heat up. While it does that, let's run down here and let's switch our power to receive true. And any minute now we should see a blue beam of power come in here and it should start decimating this. Come through here and we'll just collect all the goodies that drop. Ooh, some crystals. See what I mean about this making the perfect mob spawner, though? If I were to leave here, this place would be full of mobs, especially this end of the room. Whoa. Is that a display glitch, or did I set my... I set it out too far, didn't I? Oh well, that's easily fixed. That's easily fixed. That's no problem at all. The fact that I'm out of inventory, that's not so easily fixed. I'm just going to use this thing for some temporary storage. There. And I'll come back and clean up the floor some other time. For right now, I just want to get this wall sealed up again. Which, now that the filler's done running, it's not going to retake the pattern if you start filling this in, so you have to take the pattern out and put it back in order for it to kick up again. So if I were to remove the glass and put it back in, it would kill it, but it's not going to just with me doing what I did. Slide up the room so we don't get mobs spawning down here while we're gone. Alright. Now, if I remember right, our chest should be right there. The rest of our chests should be under these blocks right here. We're going to need these. So we now have access to all of that. For right now, I just want a nice flat floor to work on. So let's go ahead and build us a wall. And build us another wall and a floor. Not there. Stopwatch says 33 minutes, which means I'm probably about 43 minutes in. I haven't even started actually building the stupid machine yet. But, you know what? I'm okay with this being a little bit longer episode, because sorting machines take a lot of work. How's my brass? I've got a full stack of it so far. Let's go turn our biogas engines off so we're not wasting any more power. And let's come over here and get our red dope wafers. We should be able to get all the sorting machines we need now. Okay. Bunch of red dope wafers gives us a bunch of sorting machines. 7 of them. Could probably use a few more than that. We ran out of iron. That's what we ran out of. Man, I am running really low on iron, aren't I? I think I got another stack hiding in there. No, it's that, and like there, and boom. 10 sorting machines. We're going to take our brass, we're going to put it on either side of some glass. That's going to get us a buttload of pneumatic tubes. Again, I will eventually probably use all of these, so it's not really wasteful. Let's take our nickelite. We'll just take our silicon wafers with us. We'll take... Well, we specifically won't take these crystals, plants that we picked up, dirt, we don't need that, we don't need all the excess cobble. We do need the crafting table. We do need some more nickelite, but I'll get to that in a little bit. And we need to get this filler out of the way. Let's chuck him in an alloy furnace too. Get him out of the way. Now I just gotta remember I've got those things there for later. And this front alloy furnace. Now we'll use this one here. We're gonna get that cooking up some more wafers for us. Now, off of the bottom of this chest, we're going to want the one frickin' machine I didn't bring. We need the filter there. And I tossed those in this box. I think I have everything I need now. If not, okay. Actually, I don't have everything I need. I need a screwdriver. I'll get that later. We're going to put our filter there. Actually, no, I'm going to go get the screwdriver now, because I kind of want it. I'm one of those people that can't really think things through if it looks wrong, you know? If I'm working on something, it has to look the way it's actually supposed to look, or it just completely throws me off. For right now, I'm just going to make a standard screwdriver. I'll mess with the sonic version later. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Meant to change where the orange portal was. Okay, this is going to actually burn through power now. Not too much. I should have plenty to get through the night. Okay. Our filter is now pointing down. We're going to take the redstone and we're going to put it on top of these tubes. We're going to get redstone tubes. Basically just a regular tube that will carry a redstone signal. And we're going to bring it down here. Not there. We're going to bring it down here to the floor where it is going to go into our first sorting machine. Alright? Now, from the first sorting machine, we're going to have a redstone tube that's going to come out, one that's going to come up, and then here it's going to go into another sorting machine. And we're just going to repeat this pattern. This is where I've gotten a lot of grief from people about, oh my god, your sorting machines suck. Well, you know what? They're powerful. That's why I like them. This machine is far more powerful than it needs to be for the room that I have. I like that. In my opinion, there is no such thing as overkill. I actually do have too many sorting machines, so that's fine. There is our sorting machine network. Now, we're going to take our blue alloy, and we're going to connect them all up. We're just going to do it like this. And then we're going to run a wire from here to there. That's going to connect all of our machines, and they're all happily going to get power. Now, this interface here, I will get into next episode when I actually start finalizing and programming the machine. For right now, suffice it to say that at this point, I need to be making... Whoa! Because of the way power balance works, it's completely drained my battery box, and because it's nighttime, I'm not getting any power. So, I'm going to have to go sleep. I will put that solar panel there, and go sleep through the night, and then I am going to need to pick up some tin and some of my precious iron. Because unfortunately, there are a few more things that I need to do before I can get going. I need to make some paint so that I can color the pipes. Iron, tin, iron. Good. Now, I'm not going to need a whole lot of these tin plates. You know what? Since I'm walking back and forth so much. Oh, I have a lot of those wafers there. And I just ran out of power again. Let's fix that. Or at least help mitigate it. Take that down. Eight more solar panels ought to do it. Up this ladder. Up this ladder. We should be pulling in a ton and a half of blue electric power now. Yeah, you can see how fast our battery box is charging up, even with as many machines as it's sharing power with. Even with the drain that this blue electric alloy furnace is putting on the thing. Still keeping up. And these machines are almost fully charged now, so that's good. In here, I'm going to need to put some of my precious iron and some tin. This is going to cook up those tin plates that I was talking about. Now, it's going to use 2 iron and 1 tin for every 10 plates. I'm just going to start with that, because I don't want to burn up any more iron than I absolutely have to. But this episode is now running extremely long, so I think I'm going to end here. Off camera, I'm going to go gather the stuff that I'm going to need for the dyes. I'm going to gather a whole bunch of flax seeds because I need flax seeds to make the paint. I'm going to make myself some Red Power 2 paint brushes, which I'll just show you the recipe when I get back. Actually, I'll just show you the recipe now. It's just a piece of wool on top of a stick. It's nothing major. So I'm also going to make some of these paint cans, which are just 7 tin plates like that, and I'm just going to make up some colored paint, which is just 2 flax, a colorant, and a paint can. So magenta and 2 flax seeds in a paint can. You get the idea. So I'm going to make myself a full bevy of colors, some paint brushes, and basically get everything I need in order to get the sorting system up and running in the next episode. Until then, this has been Nightdagger with Let's Play Modded Minecraft Episode 9. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I will be back fairly soon with Episode 10. We'll get the sorting machine online and finished, and then I'll have a world upload available for you guys with a finished sorting machine, or at least most of a finished sorting machine, so that you guys can play around with it. I will catch you later.